The year was 2010. Balance was the word on everyone's lips and wrists. Millions scrambled to get their hands on the hottest new accessory, the Power Balance hologram bracelet. From school kids to pro athletes, people everywhere wore these fashionable wristbands. In 2007, Power Balance was a buzz of town as it helped increase athletes' performance. They claim to have used holographic technology that resonate with and respond to the natural energy field of the body. Endorsed by sports stars and celebrities, the brightly colored bands became more than a fitness fad. They were a full-blown cultural phenomenon. However, 1 year into the launch, it proved a blatant scam as scientific studies proved the claim wrong. Surprisingly, the company also accepted the claim and accepted a misleading advertising campaign. The hologram bracelet was Sports Product of 2010 and the bestseller on top e-commerce stores. The company used a mass marketing campaign where top athletes like David Beckham and Kobe Bryant contributed to the fuel. The placebo effect created by the brand pushed consumers to believe that it scientifically works. Moreover, it was shown to customers through marketing campaigns that it was not just another bracelet. Therefore, when the first batch of consumers bought it, the others followed them without questioning the fact. Many people just bought it as their friend, or family members bought it and it looked cool. Once into the public, Power Balance used popular celebrities to grab global markets and use them as opinion leaders. In short, the company successfully sold the idea through a channel to a carefully crafted marketing strategy. The crumbling of the myth started in Australia, where an advertising commission ruled the affirmation as marketed by the company and ordered it to refund money to unsatisfied customers. The authorities agreed, based on tests, that the claims of improving balance, strength, and flexibility was false. To prove this fact, they used practical tests on the bracelets to check its impact on athletes. Where it was proven that performance remained the same with or without the hologram bracelets, class action suit followed in Los Angeles, and an NIH confirmation that the fact is scientifically wrong, as there was no evidence of the claim. Additionally, authorities in Italy fined the company €300,000 for false advertising. It triggered a worldwide awakening among bracelet lovers, as other countries followed suit and imposed fines on Power Balance for misleading consumers. The company was forced to pay $57 million in 2011 and shut the shop as they filed for bankruptcy. Despite the company claiming improved balance and flexibility, the testing proved otherwise. There was no such thing as claimed by Power Balance. It proved that fact that the company did not run a test before making a claim. Since a simple test could have offered the results, such testing was done once the debunking started. Although the results of testing was not made public, it was blatantly proved that the claim was wrong, since the burden of proof rests on the shoulders of the person making a claim. Power Balance was required to prove their claim through scientific testing. However, it never happened. When the pressure mounted from around the world, the company admitted to proceeding a misleading marketing campaign. Although it came as a surprise to consumers, it was the right choice to avoid further damage to the brand's name. The company wrote in official admission, "We admit that there is no credible scientific evidence that supports our claims, and therefore we engaged in misleading conduct in breach of S52 of the Trade Practices Act, 1974. It also agreed to give refunds to customers who believed they were cheated." Moreover, they wrote, Power Balance admits products have been worn during the last World Series, NBA Finals, and Super Bowl champions. The admission was made public first in Australia, as they were facing harsh penalties and a potential ban on business activities in the country. The admission left many wondering, what were they thinking when they bought bracelets? In addition, it brought the hype to the ground in a flash. Critics of the band stormed social media platforms and bashed the company for misleading people into buying bracelets. Customers were baffled, however. There were mixed responses. Many claimed that the bracelet helped them improve their movements, while others threw them into the dustbin. Top athletes started disowning the bracelets, which caused a massive meltdown in demand. People were fuming against the misleading campaign, and many issued lawsuits against the brand for breaking their trust and tricking them into buying a false product. It was a natural reaction. The company's trust was jolted and got warrants and fines. However, there was mixed opinion in the market. Here is the basis for divided opinion. The people in favor of the brand, even after its debunking, were adamant that the bracelet actually worked for them. Hence, they do not care whether science has proven it or not. However, psychologists suggested it was the placebo effect, where you are bound to love a thing since you have spent handsome money to obtain it. Contrary, users against the product made it clear that the company has tricked customers. Plus, there is no scientific proof. Therefore, it should be dumped. Even after a decade, the question remains how Power Balance was able to scam millions of people to believe in something which was fake. There are a number of points that lead to mass scamming. Here are key points. The hologram technology dates back to the 80s when a Japanese researcher developed it and claimed it improves human functionality. However, it became popular in the West in the early 2010s. Baseball is a popular sport in the US. The 2004 season saw an increased usage of a necklace on athletes stating they feel better when wearing it. Since fans follow every inch of the game, these necklaces soon became a household thing. When the necklace was under the radar from scientists and critics, Power Balance pounced on the opportunity and introduced their wristband. In 2007, the company was able to sell just $8,000 worth of products. 2008 was the year when the company broke into the mainframe. Right marketing can help you sell the wrong thing. This is what happened with Power Balance. The company was able to execute the perfect targeted marketing strategy where they engaged baseball players in the US as a means to reach out to millions of followers. They used baseball players and had them featured on Sports Illustrated magazines wearing their bands, just necklaces. The wristbands had reached the streets in no time. Once the bands hit the streets, the company successfully used reverse thinking by creating a debate whether their bands actually worked or not. Surprisingly, they were able to show positive results live on television, inside classrooms, and on the roads. Scientists had already declared it was nothing more than a psychic ability. However, many believe that it actually works. Thus, it became the most effective marketing tool imaginable. Power Balance, despite backlash from newspapers and researchers, was thriving. One of the major reasons was that the company was able to trick even high-profile celebrities from sports, even members of the royal family and politicians, and most of them did it for free. By 2008, the company had sold $35 million worth of products and was flying high. After reaching this milestone, they engaged in formal ad campaigns where they sponsored basketball court Arco Arena to change its name to the Power Balance Pavilion. With the Power Balance shutting down in 2011, the dust settled down quickly as many athletes stopped wearing these bands. Many customers who were in favor of the product also stopped using them since they knew it had nothing to do with the claims made by the company. The future looked bleaker, and these bracelets vanished. Therefore, you wouldn't hear about these bracelets anymore. Although Chinese investors purchased the company who kept on making bracelets, but could they hit the fame of the Power Balance 2008? Based on statistics and scientific evidence, it is clear those bracelets do not have a future. Although people still buy them for fashion purposes, the peak of the past has never been breached. Power Balance was able to scam millions of people into believing their bracelets can help them maintain better balance, energy, and efficiency. At a point in time, these bracelets were on the wrists of top athletes from all sports, showbiz celebrities, and politicians. Surprisingly, the company was able to demonstrate results on live television, despite severe backlash from scientists. However, the bubble bursted in no time as they were forced to make refunds and pay hefty fines in numerous countries, thus forcing the Power Balance to shut down their business. The company sank into bankruptcy, its claims debunked. Though some loyal fans insist the bracelets worked for them, science conclusively proved otherwise. Still, Power Balance stands as a prime example of skillful marketing trumping fact.